Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak today. I will be brief. I just found out very recently that this was going on, so I have nothing really pre-prepared. I am a board-certified dermatologist, fellow of the American Academy of Dermatology, as well as a double-boarded in the American Board of Medicine and Surgery. I am a clinical assistant professor at Emory, and when I trained at Emory and am from Atlanta and sort of came out of the ivory tower of academics with a very favorable view of nurse practitioners. My mother is a nurse, my grandmother is a nurse, my mother-in-law is a nurse, my sister-in-law is a nurse. I come from a family of nurses and have great respect for them. In the academic community, I think they hold a very valuable place alongside physicians. My husband is also faculty at the Medical College of Georgia and Mercer University, which has a little more outreach in terms of going to rural areas. He felt called to do so. So he did his fellowship in Mohs micrographic surgery, and we decided to go to an underserved area. We moved about 2 hours south, just outside of Columbus, Georgia. He is the only board-certified, fellowship-trained Mohs surgeon within a 90-mile region. We get referrals from very underserved regions. We have medical students, fellows, and residents come and train with us from Mercer, the Medical College of Georgia, and Emory. And I noticed probably 3 to 4 years ago, I started seeing a massive number of increased referrals that I would classify as inappropriate and even oftentimes grossly mismanaged, if not just frankly malpractice. So I started looking at where these referrals are coming from because Senator Unterman referenced to the fact of the dollar sign, and we're all protecting the dollar sign. I likely make more money now from the number of referrals that I get from mid-level providers, so that's certainly not my issue. My issue is when I see patients that have been seen for 10, 12, 14 months. They don't understand that they haven't been seeing a physician because we don't have good truth in advertising laws here in Georgia. And so I wanted to sit down, and my husband and I sat down and looked at what are the differences because I really didn't know. I had great, like I said, respect for nursing. So we pulled our curriculums, and it's interesting today, we were, talking to some of the nurse practitioners. People just really, truly don't understand the training disparity. So in addition, no physician counts college. We all have a college degree. We understand that. After college, after your bachelor's in nursing or biology or whatever, you go on in medical school for a full 2 years of basic science training, gross anatomy, cardiopulmonary systems, GI, renal, endocrine, etc., a full 2 years. When you look at the nurse practitioner curriculum, because I did so, I pulled the Johns Hopkins Doctor of Nursing Practice curriculum. And if you really look at the courses of study, context of healthcare for advanced nursing health policy, philosophical theory of nursing practitioner, health economics, finance, and advocacy. These are not things that we study in medical school. This is why we're not good at lobbying for protection of patients, because this is not a good, we don't get degrees in administration and lobbying. We get degrees in treating patients. After those 2 years, the nurse practitioners are done to practice in whatever field they choose to train in. I have been asked to precept and have done so on 3 occasions, mid-level providers. It was 600 supervised clinical hours, which simply meant they followed along behind me and watched what I did. That's 3 months of a 40-hour work week, and they're released to be a full authorized practitioner of care. For me, I had to go on and do another full 2 years of family medicine, emergency medicine, dermatology, psychiatry, internal medicine. I logged personally 5,000 hours hands-on patient-centered care. Graduate, MD, free to do nothing. Go on and do a full year. I did mine in general surgery. I logged 4,000 supervised clinical hours, graduate, free to do nothing. Went to dermatology residency at Emory, logged personally 6,000 supervised clinical hours, graduate, pass my American board exam. Now I'm considered a dermatologist. The disparity is huge. Myself personally have logged in 17,000 clinical hours as opposed to 3 months of shadowing another practitioner. Georgia deserves better than that.
motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D-R.